Hey, what's up, my uplifting life partners? This is Ron Simplified Myers today over in Anaheim, California. Uh, the author of the book, The Relationship Success Handbook. Get rid of your problems, not your partner. In today's topic, I wanted to talk about I don't want to start over in a new relationship. Now, this topic comes from conversations I've had recently with a few people who've been in relationships for maybe 5, 10 years, and they feel like the relationship is not working, whether they should move on. But the challenges that they're having is that I've invested so much time into this relationship, is I don't want to start over again. And I get it. You know, you feel like you put all this time and effort and investment into an individual, and it's like you feel like you're that close to finding that this being the one. And it's like we just got a few areas we need to clean up. But you don't believe you are going to be able to clean up those areas. Well, for me, every day is a new start. It's a fresh start. Every moment is a fresh start. And what you have to come to is, are you willing to devote another 5 to 10 years to the same individual with the challenges that you're having? And to me, again, it's not starting over, because every day is a fresh start, every moment again. But here's kind of the analogy I'd like to share with you. It's like in football. You have your end zone, which you don't want the opponent to get into, their end zone, which you want to get into. You're trying to score, put the football in their end zone, and there's 100 yards between your line and their line. So you have to travel 100 yards in order to score. That's the starting gate in relationships. Now, people that have been, and this is a way to, again, to look at it. Other people have had those same 5 to 10 years that you had. You spent it in one relationship. They spent it in 10, 20, 30 different relationships. But who got more wisdom, gained more knowledge into relationships? The person with 10 to 15 to 20 relationships, or the person with one? I would say, and my belief would be, the person with the one. Because the people that have been through all the different relationships, in most cases, didn't learn much. That's why they're in 10, 15, 20 different relationships. The person in the one relationship, you put a lot of time, a lot of energy. You had to make some compromises. You had to think beyond just yourself. You had to actually, like I said, compromise and negotiating conversations with another individual, trying to see their perspective, hoping they can get your perspective. Seeing, are we headed on the same path, and how far this path we can go? Can we go from our end zone? How far we can go? Well, I look at it as the people that have been in the many relationships after those same 10 to 15 years are probably still at the starting line, or maybe 5 or 10 yards in, and they still got another 80 to 90 yards to travel to score a touchdown. And I think the person with the one, even if it doesn't work out, this person has allowed you to move to the 50-yard line, or maybe even to the opponent's side of the field, and you're getting closer to scoring. But this person, for some reason, decided to stop at the midway line of the field. They stopped halfway at the 50-yard line. And you need someone to continue that journey with you to the end zone. And if they're not willing to go, that's okay, but understand they took you to the 50, and that's good. And this is not starting over, because the next person that comes will be at the 50-yard line. What do I mean by that? The things about the other person that you didn't like are things that you're looking for. For example, if he's very dishonoring to you in public, then you're looking for a gentleman who honors you. Well, see, that person taught you that. So that's why I said you're after 50. You have a person that's not willing to compromise and have conversations with you. So you're looking for someone who's willing to actually communicate and talk with you. See, this person taught you that's not what I want, a person that doesn't communicate. I'm looking for a person that does. You see all the clarity this person in the past has allowed you to gain. So now That's why I said you're not starting from scratch. You're starting at the midway, the middle of the field, or like I said, you might already be maybe 20 yards out from scoring. This person's just not willing to cross the finish line. They're not willing to go into the end zone. And that's okay, but look how far they took you. They took you about 20 yards from scoring before you say victory. That's okay. Thank them for helping you get that far along in the journey, because again, they helped you get clarity. So the next person, like I said, will be at the 40, the 30, helping you get ready to go to the end zone, versus starting over would be going all the way back to the starting line and having to travel 100 yards. And folks, you're not going to have to do that. Fortunately, if you took the lessons from that past relationship that you put 10 to 15, 5 to 10, not 15, I was going to say 15 to 20. That's what all the people you're messing around with. But the person that you put the 5 to 10 years into, understand it was worth it. It was worth it. They help you get clarity. And now it's going to be a lot easier for you to score, because now you're going to attract a different individual that doesn't have all the challenges that that person had. Now, of course, like I said, you're going to still have different conversations with the new person, but they're further along where you're headed than the person that you left behind. And I hope that's pretty clear. And because the bottom line is, never ever look at it as starting over. Never ever feel like it was a waste of time. Folks, I've been, as far as if you're talking about investing, if you put money into investments, I've put things into programs, $25,000, $30,000, and they didn't work out. I didn't get discouraged and go, oh my God, I just lost $20,000. What am I going to do? It's the end of the world. I just said, man, obviously there was some stuff I was supposed to get from that particular investment vehicle, some things I was supposed to learn. That's why I've told you guys, we had homes, we lost homes. Why? I won't say why, because there were decisions that we made as to why. But what I'm getting to is, but there's some valuable lessons I learned in the process of those homes in the past, that I won't make those mistakes in the future. So again, we can sit back and go, oh, I can't believe it. I've wasted all that time. I've wasted that money. I've wasted this energy. Or you just go, you know what? Because you guys know my philosophy is everything works in my favor. Always has, always will. I say that all day, every day, even when things don't go the way I plan, which is kind of what I'm saying here in these relationships. Because I know everything works out in my favor, then I'm looking to see what was I supposed to get out of this particular situation, so I can use it to continue that journey to the end zone for victory. So again, as you guys know, it ain't right, it ain't wrong. It is my opinion. Now, if you haven't had the opportunity to watch my other videos, go over to ronsyouchannel.com. That's the letter U, ronsyouchannel.com. Listen to my other videos. Please leave feedback on this video, all my other videos, conversations you'd like for topics, I should say, that you would like for me to speak on. Please leave that information also. And if you haven't had the opportunity to get my book, there's a free download at relationshipfreebook.com. Again, that's relationshipfreebook.com. Get your copy, and then make sure you give me some feedback on that also. And I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow. And as you know, if you're not having fun, you should be doing something else. And again, understand that person that you spent the 5 to 10 years with has gotten you closer to the end zone. Thank them. And if need be, get the person that's ready at the 20 to go into the end zone with you, and enjoy that journey. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.